Welcome to Vlogz Automotive Podcast, a hybrid call-in talk show where you, the viewer or listener of the Vlogz YouTube channel, can tune in and listen to the latest in automotive news and happenings within the automotive space. I'm Mario Gear. Want to be a part of the show? It's easy. Just call our show voicemail hotline at 805-419-5129 any time of the day of the week before the following Thursday and leave a message. Or now just join us live via the Clubhouse app and come on stage and be a part of the show. This takes place every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. If you're not already doing so, consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that thumbs up, share this out, and tell your family and friends. So sit back, crack open the cold one, and enjoy the show. GM accelerates its drive to lead the EV industry with $7 billion investment in Michigan, creating 4,000 new jobs and retaining 1,000. Orion Assembly to become the second U.S. plant building Chevrolet Silverado EV and electric GMC Sierra. By the end of 2025, GM to have more than 1 million units of electric vehicles capacity in North America. GM and LG Energy Solutions to build third U.S. Ultium cell manufacturing plant to increase battery supply. $7 billion in the largest single investment announcement in GM history. Lansing, Michigan. General Motors announced today an investment of more than $7 billion in 4 Michigan manufacturing sites, creating 4,000 new jobs and retaining 1,000, and significantly increasing battery cell and electric truck manufacturing capacity. This is the single largest investment announcement in GM history. The investment includes construction of a new Ultium cell battery cell plant in Lansing and the conversion of GM's assembly plant in Orion Township, Michigan, for production of the Chevrolet Silverado EV and the electric GMC Sierra. GM's second assembly plant scheduled to be built full-size electric pickups. Today we are taking the next step in our continuous work to establish GM's EV leadership by making investments in our vertically integrated battery production in the U.S. and our North American EV production capacity, said Mary Barra, GM Chair and CEO. We are building on the positive consumer response and reservations for our recent EV launches. Debut including the GMC Hummer EV, Cadillac Lyriq, Chevrolet Equinox EV, and Chevrolet Silverado EV. Our plan creates the broadest EV portfolio of any automaker and further solidifies our path towards U.S. EV leadership by mid-decade. These investments are the latest steps towards accelerating GM's drive to become the EV market leader in North America by 2025. The Orion and the Ultium Cell Lansing investments announced today will support an increase in full-size electric truck production capacity to 600,000 trucks when both Factory Zero and Orion facilities are fully ramped. GM has been the leader in full-size truck deliveries over the past 2 years. In addition, the company is investing in its 2 Lansing area vehicle assembly plants for near-term product enhancements. As previously announced, GM will continue to strategically manage the conversion of its North American manufacturing footprint through unprecedented speed, flexibility, and precision. Through site conversion and new facilities, GM is uniquely positioned to stay ahead of the growing demand for electric vehicles while balancing the need to aggressively compete to win in today's market with strong products. Today's announcement includes investments in the following locations: Orion Assembly for production of the Chevrolet Silverado EV and electric GMC Sierra. GM is investing $4 billion to convert the factory to produce electric trucks using the GM-developed Ultium platform, which gives the company the flexibility to build vehicles for every customer and segment. This investment is expected to create more than 2,350 new jobs at Orion and retain approximately 1,000 current jobs. When the plant is fully operational, GM estimates the new jobs at Orion will be filled by a combination of GM transferees and new hires. Electric truck production, including the Chevrolet Silverado EV and electric GMC Sierra, will begin at Orion in 2024. The Orion investment will drive significant facility and capacity expansion at the site, including new body and paint shops and new general assembly and battery pack assembly areas. Production of the Chevrolet Bolt EV and EUV will continue during the plant's conversion. Site work begins immediately. The new Ultimum battery cell plant at Lansing site, GM and LG Energy Solutions, via their Ultimum Cell joint venture, are investing $2.6 billion to build Ultimum Cell's third U.S. battery cell manufacturing plant. This investment is expected to create more than 1,700 new Ultimum Cell jobs when the plant is fully operational. Site preparation will begin this summer, and the battery cell production is scheduled to begin in late 2024. Ultimum Cells Lansing will supply battery cells to Orion Assembly and other GM assembly plants. Orion Assembly will become GM's third U.S. assembly plant, being transferred for production of Ultium-powered EVs. GM assembly plants in North America currently building or being converted to build EVs, including Factory Zero in Detroit and Hamtramck, Michigan. Spring Hill Assembly in Spring Hill, Tennessee, Cami in Ingersoll, Ontario, and Ramos Asbeat Assembly in Mexico. By the end of 2025, GM will have more than 1 million units of electric vehicle capacity in North America to respond to growing electric vehicle demand. The Ultimum Cell Lansing site represents GM's third Ultimum Cell battery cell manufacturing site in the U.S., following two Ultimum Cell battery cell manufacturing plants being constructed in Ohio and Tennessee. In addition to the EV-related investment in Michigan, GM is investing more than $510 million in its two Lansing area vehicle assembly plants to upgrade their production capacities for near-term products. Lansing Delta Township Assembly investment is for production of the next generation Chevy Traverse and Buick Enclave. Lansing Gray River Assembly investment is for plant upgrades. These are important investments will not have been possible without strong support from the governor, the Michigan legislation, Orion Township, the city of Lansing, Delta Township, as well as our collaboration with the UAW and LG Energy Solutions, added Barara. These investments also create opportunity in Michigan for us to bring our employees along on our transition to an all-electric future. Vertically integrating battery assembly and converting existing assembly plants are at the core of GM's strategy for scaling EV production in North America. GM projects it will convert 50% of its North American assembly capacity to EV production by 2030. In addition to strategically adding battery cells and electric vehicle assembly capacity, GM is working to build new supply chain via strategic supplier agreements for batteries and EV components, one that is expected to be scalable, more resilient, more sustainable, and more North American focused. These strategic supplier agreements include MP Materials to scale rare earth magnet sourcing and production in the U.S., VAC to build new magnet factories in the U.S. and supply EV growth, POSCO to build a new North American plant to process cathode active materials, GE Renewable Energy to serve as a source for rare earth and other materials, Wolfspeed to develop and provide silicon carbide power device solutions, Control Thermal Research to develop a source of US-based lithium through a closed-loop process with lower carbon emissions when compared to traditional processes. There we go. Comment down below what you think. If it's too soon or they're rushing the automakers are rushing too quickly to jump on the EV bandwagon, so to speak. I know that California passed its law to end the sale of internal combustion engine vehicles in the state of California by the 2035. So is this GM working on with the state of California, the governor of the state of California, to get this law passed in their favor? Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Here are some videos YouTube thinks you might like. The next segment clip will be up shortly. Be sure to hit that subscribe, like, comment, and share buttons for this episode. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you soon.